Hello everyone, Pallytub here. Welcome back to Mass Effect 3, part of our Mass Effect Legendary Edition playthrough with What's a Chapter. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. We have finally retaken Omega. Man, did it take some time. Now we have a whole galaxy ahead of us. Do we want to cure the genophage on Tachanka? I could talk. In fact, I do. However, you guys have been leaving comments nonstop, comment after comment after comment. You wanted me to take a look at Priority Mission Eden Prime. From Alliance Command. Commander, Cerberus has attacked Eden Prime and is now occupying the colony. Alliance forces are stretched too thin right now to attempt to liberate the colony, but we've been doing what we can to covertly aid the local resistance. In the process, we've learned that Cerberus has uncovered a major Prothean artifact. We don't know what it is, but it appears to be the reason for the attack on the colony. We need you to infiltrate the colony and recover the artifact. Eden Prime. I believe this is where the first mission in Mass Effect 1 took place. One where we first ran into Saren. Garrus has been upgraded with the final levels of his armor-piercing ammo. I decided to go for increased health and armor damage by 6%, increased headshot damage by 25%, and increased health and armor damage by another 10%. We could have opted to give armor shredding to our entire squad. However, being an engineer, being a super fast cooldown recovering engineer, getting through armor is no problem at all. However, I am actually thinking about taking the squad bonus on Liara. Would this give the effect to Garrus as well if he's already using armor piercing? I know in the earlier games, I don't believe they are overlapped. I'm going to try it. Why not? We'll just see how it goes. Her weapon damage isn't that impressive here, so even if she got a 7% increase, she's not going to be shooting for a ton of damage. A lot of Liara's combat ability just comes from singularity.
Eden Prime. This is where it all began.
Indeed it did.
Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
Yep, I remember
and
it.
where Saren launched his first major attack with the Geth.
Yes. And now with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
I remember Eden Prime.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
I remember the reports. I was busting my ass trying to find evidence against Saren. Hearing that he'd attacked a colony while I sat mired in bureaucracy, that was a bad day.
You and your bureaucracy.
You always did prefer a straight-up fight.
And you're always good at helping me find them.
Yeah, we're a good team.
Cerberus hit Eden Prime hard. Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive. There are survivors elsewhere on the colony, but they killed everyone near the dig site.
These people have it rough. If we can help them, we should.
They deserve better.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate colonists, but Cerberus came in so quickly.
If we find survivors, we'll do what we can. What about this artifact? Any idea whether it's part of the Crucible?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. Since the original dig site here contained a warning about the Reapers, it could be connected to the Crucible.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Appreciate it.
All part of the service, Commander.
All right, everyone. Get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here. No sign of survivors. Come on, we need to find the dig site.
I'm just saying, I'd like to really have a word with the elusive man.
It survived Saren. It can survive this.
The city on Earth where I grew up was hard and dirty. I can see it as a war zone. Eden Prime doesn't deserve this.
Nobody does.
Yeah. I wish I could holster my weapon. You were able to do that in all the other Mass Effects, and if I didn't have an enemy right in front of me, I would just kind of put my weapon down. Soak in the sights a little bit more. Maybe that's part of the reason. The Reapers are on the way. Keep your eye on the prize.
Bits of Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
So, Liara, ever dug up, what do humans call it? A dinosaur?
No, dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The two fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
A bit. But at least you're catching on these days.
Oh, wow. Processing update. We've taken more able-bodied men and women from pacified neighborhoods. Colonists generally have accepted the story that they've gone to perform tedious tasks, but safe manual labor in a Cerberus research camp on the other side of the planet. And when we increased food rations as payment for the work, most complainants died out. Maintain the story as long as possible. We don't have the manpower to fight an entire colony. And if these families knew they were never going to see their sons and daughters again, there's no way that they would cooperate. Ooh.
Shepard, this Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back against Cerberus.
That's a good idea. Looks like the way forward is outside
There.
here.
That's the elevator that leads down into the dig site.
Great.
Goddess, that doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothean artifact, it's... a Prothean.
What?
The collectors, or those bodies we found back on Ilos?
Like the bodies we found back on Ilos. But this one is alive.
You're right. That doesn't sound possible.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power.
This one's had power the whole
Placed in an
time.
underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
Yeah, I'm definitely curious.
What can you tell me about the Protheans? The people, not the technology.
Given your experience with the Prothean cipher, you probably know as much about them as I do. The Prothean Empire spanned the known galaxy. They uplifted countless other species to help them join the galactic community.
Galactic community? You think they had something like a council?
Yes, exactly. Their cultural and artistic expression are actually quite close to those of the ancient Asari. And given their similar interests in helping other species, it's clear that they believed in interspecies cooperation.
It's like we had to add this in for the people who didn't play the earlier Mass Effect games.
The way you describe them, they sound a lot like the Asari.
I'm certain I'm coloring their culture with my own perceptions.
Yeah.
Whatever the Protheans were, finding one alive represents an incredible opportunity.
I'm very glad that you're here.
Good thing we brought our Prothean expert.
I hope I can help. If this single Prothean was sent into stasis, he could be the foremost scientist of his time, or perhaps the wisest counselor. Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated it.
It's just gonna be a normal dude, isn't it?
Then let's get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
Uh-oh. Speak of the damn devil. My gun's already pointing up because I can't put it down. Did you leave a sniper on the roof? At least momentarily. All right, we have a nemesis on the left side. Looks like one in the back as well. That's going to be an easy overload for us. Let's make sure warp ammo's on. I wouldn't mind using that. Ooh, nice shot. I still can't tell if our gun has drop-off damage or not. Also, thank you guys so much for the recommendations on new assault rifles. I have a few in mind.
All right. Let's get moving before more of them come back.
I do like this one quite a lot, though. So we have warp ammo added onto our gun right now. That'll help us get through barriers. It's not like I really struggle to get through barriers. I believe in Mass Effect 2, our overload didn't work on it, on barriers, but it does in this game. So getting through those isn't as hard. Always try to check the side paths before we go forward. I feel like there's a lot of loot in this game. Troop deployment update. Local resistance is heavy in the south and west sections of the colony. We pulled most of our troops from the north neighborhoods to assist. All remaining troops in the north neighborhood continue standard protocol activities to maintain the illusion of a large presence in the area. If locals knew we were so understaffed, they could do some serious
intel to help the colonists.
damage.
The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
It was kind of echoing what we read earlier, just reconfirming it even more. And it looks like Liara's really commending us for finding this stuff, so we'll keep looking around. I wonder how much of the actual Cerberus force we took down already. They keep saying they don't have a lot of people here. I wonder how thin they were actually stretched. Is that combat music? Well, it looks like we're about to get our answer. Engineer on the left side. Oh, he has a turret already. Well, we know what to do with these. Yes, 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 yes. Good. Good. Holy shit. Dude. That is so good. Whoa. It's like a big tech area in here. This guy's seen some better days, but there wasn't anything that I could loot on the table. Also, these guys were protecting this building over here, so I imagine that's pretty important, but I wanted to poke around a little bit more first. Resistance information update. We've gotten word from our sources with Eden Prime's resistance movement that we can expect an attack on our security center between 2200 hours and 2300 hours tomorrow night. They're pulling in forces from across the colony. This gives us the perfect chance to destroy their leadership. Once the attack is contained, allow Dr. William Cambiata to escape, firing near-miss shots to keep it realistic. He's given us good information, and with luck, the locals will see him as a daring hero and the only man to escape the Cerberus trap. They might even put him in charge. They had a mole!
Will give Eden Prime's resistance movement a real chance.
They had a mole!
There. That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Let's try to get in. Door opened with a little effort. More dead dudes in here, though. I think we could have also climbed. Yeah, we could have climbed through this window here if we really wanted to. I'm not seeing anything inside to interact with. And only the med kit outside. I guess there is another section in here. Oh, yeah, this is looking more like it. This is looking more like it. Wait, is this a Prothean? Are we having a Prothean vision? He has green magic.
Victory! Seal the bulkhead!
Acknowledged.
How many have we lost?
Reaper forces have destroyed approximately 300,000 life pods.
Holy shit.
Third of our people.
This guy looks like a raisin.
Alert! North side bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
I think I can duplicate that to open the life pod.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success. The Prothean cipher you received on Pharaohs, it lets you see the images as a Prothean would and understand their language.
Yes, it
I
does.
saw the video. And how they sealed the life pods.
Perfect. Then we just need the signal they use to activate stasis mode.
So from that building, that's where we just were. We can head back to the middle and then towards the one we just poked in. Or we can take these stairs up on the left. I'm going to go to the left. Although, obviously, trying to explore everything along the way. Checking every little nook, cranny, and tea kettle. Oh, they're having a party in here. Oh, someone's crashing the party. Oh, actually, quite a few of them this time. We have a turret set up in the back corner. Did I get it? I can't tell if I got it. I don't think I got it. We try again. Once again, stepping out for the turret. Do I have to get through the shields first? That do it? Damn, it's in a bad spot. All right.
Got it.
Hey, where's the warp? Where is? Oh, you did warp them. I wanted the singularity. Oh my God, this engineer just set up a second turret. I hope he regrets that one. Wait, is each turret gonna shoot at each other now? You know, we can hope, we can dream. Let's see if I can get a sentry in the back. We'll finish off the one we hacked really fast, although it was still taking someone out around the corner. And then I'm gonna send out and oh, it's got a little tiny speck of shields. There we go, perfect. Gonna send an incinerate over. And hopefully finish it off. Hey, did you guys meet our turret?
I'm on it.
They set up a third turret around the corner. Do you guys not know who I am? Back over in the party room, there was something on the table.
Gunned down while having drinks and watching the game.
Yep.
This isn't a military stronghold. It's somebody's home.
Yep.
We didn't kill these people, and we're going to shut down the bastards who did.
Another really big computer in here.
I never thought our empire would fall. It won't. We will sleep here until the Reapers return to dark space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong. For the Empire. For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod. Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
You understood that one too?
Yeah.
I've got the signal the Protheans use to activate stasis mode.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Let's go get him.
Backup forces are here. Understood.
Not too worried about the backup forces, to be honest. Oh, there's some on the ground. Well, I'll just take down the shields of the one in the back.
Understood.
And you lift up everyone else.
Got it.
So much for the... No, put it down. Put it down. Put it down. I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait. Hurry up. Perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. Thank you. Ouch. Actually, big damage coming from the right for some reason. Thank you, turret. You did a great job. More turrets? Guys. Come on. on, you gotta learn sometime. Are you even paying attention? Come on. Oh, it looks like that turret didn't survive the whole time. Yeah, you guys don't leave. No one escapes the singularity.
Got it.
On the double.
That poor guy.
They've retracted the bridge.
Aw.
We have to find another way across.
Find another way. Do I just run down here? Because there's like a whole ladder system ready to go. Hey, bud, we made it.
I'm transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it.
Oh, nah, what are we gonna do in the meantime? Wait a minute. Should we hit him with the singularity? You can really tell when games are balanced for a single player perspective rather than a competitive one. You know what I mean? This isn't an esport. Could you imagine playing a MOBA with singularity in it? It's just kind of funny to think about. Oh no, they're moving up.
Got it. Understood.
Look at this one guy. One guy figured out to flank around the left side. But even in there, he's not safe from the singularity.
Understood. I'm on it.
They're literally just running into it.
Looks like we've got a second to catch our breath.
If anybody needs fresh clips or a bathroom break, now's the time.
I literally did nothing.
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
We're almost there.
Okay,
I saw a supply cache in the building next door if you want to stock up.
I'm
I
great.
can lay down a singularity to block enemy access.
You don't say! No way! You can use singularity? Please tell me more.
Heavy mech, don't let it get close.
Don't worry, Liara. I'll take this one. You take them with the singularity. Oh, it's so fucking ridiculous. Alright, I hacked the Atlas when it first started coming down. It hasn't really reacted yet. Liara ran in, never to be outdone. Oof. That actually hurt. Yeah, see, Liara, I can do stuff too.
There. You can open the life pod now.
Oh, good. Good. Good.
There, you've got it. Goddess. It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness.
Hey, bud. Oh, come on.
Be careful, he's confused.
Just put him in a singularity. He'll cool off.
Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes!
No, the bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now. Neutron bombardment underway. is secure. Commander traffic.
What is left of it? A few hundred people. How am I to rebuild an empire from that?
Further adjustments may be necessary. The neutron purge compromised the facility.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You'll remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods. I need the few that are left.
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
I will be more than that.
Oh, that was a good line. So, how'd his little life pod get out here all by itself?
How many others?
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me while I was seeing...
Our last moments. Our failure.
It wasn't failure. You're right here. Dude, he looks so fucking cool.
Your people did everything they could. They never gave up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari. Human. Turian. I'm surrounded by primitives.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.
Guys don't shake hands? Yeah, it's a very human gesture. Well, probably not actually. I've shaken hands with the Turian and...
A living Prothean.
And Rex.
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
That's a good idea.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
God, could you imagine Cerberus getting a hold of him? I'm sure that wouldn't be a pleasant experience.
I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
On my way.
I'm on my way.
Hey, bud, what's going on in here?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
Hey, I can take him. Put your guns away, boys.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
That depends on you.
Does it? Oh, he's just giving me a hug. It's okay.
I can sense fear in you. Anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
No, they're not.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Oh.
Like your beacons.
Yes. Which...
That was our original vision. With some extra bits thrown in at the end.
You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction. Our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
Bro, I tried.
And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Now we have your plans for the Crucible. We've started building it.
Crucible?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
Oh, he's got polka dots.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst?
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist. Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
That's pretty extreme, my dude. Even if someone doesn't agree with you, they can still help.
Nothing in our fight against the Reapers has been that cut and dried.
Because you still have hope that this war will end with your honor intact.
I do.
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters. This silence is your answer.
Fuck, man.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the Crucible?
No, it contains only pain. But I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
Holy shit, dude.
I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry?
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
That's fucking rude, my dude. She's the shadow broker. You better watch the fuck out. I know you've been asleep for 50,000 years. She could still probably find some fucking dirt on you.
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothean empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
What if it had worked?
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you. I think.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we've come a long way, you know?
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch, the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
Imagine not having to learn math. Oh, that'd been good.
I'm beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to harness our ability. Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge and skills. The beacons could remember these things.
Things like Reaper invasions.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you, witnessing the extinction of our empire. The fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
Yeah. Yeah, it really was, honestly.
So could you read something about this room?
There was liquid, a form of incubation. The DNA of a Krogan who lived here. He was powerful, prone to violence.
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
And he's perfect.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in his genes.
Yeah, there is, dude.
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered, what sort of government did you have, and can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
Holy shit.
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
What does that mean?
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished. And if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried. None succeeded.
I had no idea Protheans were so... severe.
Yeah.
It was by necessity. Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time. The Metacon War. We were turning the tide. Until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago, in ways we could never imagine.
Oh. So, the Crucible. I know you said you're not a scientist.
Is there anything more you can tell us about the Crucible?
Only the stories we heard. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
We met Vigil on Ilos. Do you know him? You know that guy?
Several years ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos. He was the caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
That's interesting.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the records so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
More of my people survived?
No.
No.
But they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
You want to go? We can go right now.
How did your people wage war against the Reapers?
Attrition. We fought them system by system, planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That's terrible.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted, then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Why do you think you lost?
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conform to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
I'm happy to say our cycle is different. Most races cooperate, but they still remain unique.
Then it may be your only hope.
I imagine fighting the Reapers, they're just constantly analyzing everything you do to try to find a weakness. So I'm sure we have plenty of our own.
Thank you for talking with me. I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
Yeah, seriously.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved?
I believe they're amphibian.
That's funny. That's funny.
Commander, you may count on me. I am known as Javik.
Then welcome aboard the Normandy, Javik.
We'll put you through your paces, my dude.